Hi, and welcome to our ad performance review for Tispr. Today, we're going to take a look at the ad run that we did for driving more freelance to get the emails for leads. It came with a free trial. This is the ad as it currently stands and a little bit how it did. This is just a brief overview of the ad relevance. It was a good quality ranking, average or above. The engagement rate ranking was average or above, and the conversion rate ranking was below average. We are going to address that as we go on today and come up with maybe some solutions that'll help it perform better. The ad performance, so we spent $50,000 on this ad run, and what that got us was just over 956,000 impressions with a 9% engagement rate. The clicks, we got 159,086 clicks, but the conversions were a little low at 89,956, which we'll also talk about, as I said, going forward. The product information is something we cover, but this did not really have any ROI because the key performance indicator that we were looking for was how many email leads we got through this free trial offer. The Facebook ad relevance summary. This is how we uncovered what worked and what has opportunity moving forward. So as we talked about, we had over 956,000 impressions. The cost per click was 31 cents, which is great, and it had a good click-through rate of 16.64%. 159,086 clicks after people were served this ad. It cost $50,000, which gave us a $52.30 cost per 1,000 impressions. That is a bit on the high side that we'll talk about in a minute. The total ad spend by the conversions, you're looking at 56 cents going there. You had, again, no return on investment as far as dollars goes because we were looking for those email signups to get that free trial. We went ahead and took a look at the platform standards. You can see what goals were met and where we fell short. These are the Facebook benchmarks from Q2 of 2019. The cost per click was great at 31 cents compared to 64 cents. So that was less than half of the average. We talked about the cost per 1,000 on the last page being 52.30. That's more than 6 times the average rate of cost per 1,000 impressions. So we do need to work on that, I believe. I think we can increase the impressions to over 6 million to reach that $7.77 average. But the click-through rate was significantly higher than the average at 16.64%. So that was really good. But it is kind of an indicator that there are some things with the ad that we should probably take a look at to get that cost per 1,000 down and see what we can do there. Some more strengths and opportunities for serving this ad. It's not producing conversions. So you can see the quality of the ad is, according to Facebook, it ranks well with its, compared to the ads that are delivered to the same type of audience. But the engagement is still doing good. You saw that clicks at 16%. So that was good. But the conversion, we are way below average. Has a low likelihood that someone who views the ad will complete a conversion. So we probably should take a look at the call to action and work on improving that, and maybe look at targeting a higher intent audience. So here's what we're thinking. The ad changes broken down. Let's look at our objective and our call to action to start with. So if you look at the objective, we're trying to generate leads. So these people are kind of in the middle of the funnel. They already have some interest in, knowing more. They've probably already heard that there are similar products out there, or this company, is offering something. We're going to measure this by email capture. to capture the emails that's going to result in a free trial. So the next step after learn more, right now, it's an email sign up. So I think we should change the call to action to download now. We're going to look at some A/B testing here for that button over on the bottom right corner. Changing that from learn more to download now. I think that gives a sense of the person who's clicking it knows the value of what they're going to get. So right now they click it, learn more, and then it asks for an email address. The person reading it may be thinking, why am I giving you an email address right now? Are you just going to spam me? But if they know that that email address is going to result in a free trial, they're going to be more likely to give you that. They're going to see the value in exchanging their email address for that free trial. Once the audience wants to learn more, they're presented with the email form. By changing the CTA to download now, they're going to know the benefit and the value of what that creates. So the goal is to increase relevance, serve more ads. We're going to get more impressions, increase the email captures by targeting a better qualified, more interested audience. Next, we're going to focus on changing some of the copy. I really want to work on refocusing on the customer. This is story branding, so we're going to look at that. Basically, the theory is we need to make the customer the focus, sort of the hero of solving their own problem. So we're going to identify the problem as they're looking for ways to generate more freelance revenue and efficiency. So they want more revenue and efficiency, and then say what we're going to do, create contracts, invoices, track time with this product, which is an all-in-one productivity tool suite. And then here's the offer. We're going to put that right up in the copy. Try it for free today. So what that's going to do is we've identified the problem the audience may be experiencing. We're going to show them how they can solve the product. Then we're going to create an offer and a time frame. Try for free today. That's going to create value and a timely call to action. We also need to take a look at that targeted audience to work on making sure that when people are clicking download now, that these are people who are very interested in taking the next steps with the product. So how are we going to find them? Well, the first thing we need to do is probably talk about retargeting. These are going to be people who have visited the Tispr previously on the website, but haven't taken any action. So you don't already have their email. Facebook has a really cool tool where you can put a pixel in it that'll kind of capture that. So we can retarget those people with these ads. Pretty open demographics with male and female, a big age range. But here we want to look at keywords. These are going to be interests and job titles that appear for the audience. These are people who are most likely freelancers or people who are doing this type of work who the product would benefit. So copywriting, SEO, design, people who use Photoshop or Canva. Also people who are interested in some of the freelance tools that they might be using, such as like WordPress or Squarespace. And then I think a great target audience are people who are interested in the freelance job searches and job sharing for Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer. Job titles of self-employed or owner, blogger, designer, or marketer are going to be a really good audience to try to hone in on, who may already be interested or experiencing this problem and are looking for a solution. So the goal is to increase the probability that the ad is being served to a large audience of people, but that audience also has to be already likely interested in the product or have a need for the product. The increased delivery to a wider audience, you're still going to get $130 million potential targeted people for this. It's going to give you a lower cost per thousand if we can get that number. If we can get of those 130 million, if we can get 6.5 million to be served that ad, we're going to lower that cost per thousand to that $7.77 that we're looking for. And we're also going to increase the likelihood of the conversions because you're going to have people who are already interested or may benefit greatly from the product. So here are the ad changes. The first ad, as you can see on the left here, that's what we have currently. And here are the new changes. So you're going to look, are you looking for a way to generate more freelance revenue and efficiency? Create contracts, invoices, track time, and payments with an all-in-one productivity tool suite. Try it for free today. So just that little change in the copy right there, giving it a sense of timeliness, a sense of value. Here's the problem that you might have, and here's the solution for it. When you look down now on the bottom, you can see the headline, get free trial. Nice, simple, clean, and then start gaining revenue today. That's kind of a eye-catching statement. Oh, I can get revenue today. So for people who are scrolling through and may not have read the copy at the top, they may stop for this. And then you can see we have changed the download, the learn more to the download button. So what do we expect from this? Well, the expected results, we're going to increase impressions to the over 6 million mark that we're looking for. We're going to lower that cost per 1,000 impressions to the near $7.77 average from over $52. And then we're going to look and we're going to get those higher quality leads through optimizing the copy and a higher intent targeted audience. The goal is to capture beyond the above average 16, almost 17% click-through. They're clicking, but they don't give an email address. We're really looking to solve for that before they click, making sure they know if they're clicking, they're going to get a value out of it and not just some spam emails if they give us their email address. So that's the review of the ad, and thank you very much for your time.